So we've got our pre-call research. You're doing that. You're nailing that in 5 minutes. The calls are taking roughly 2 minutes. What's the next step? So you've done your pre-call research. What comes next?
Yeah, you have to say hello. So it's literally the introduction. I mean, it seems so silly, but I used to sell door to door. I sold alarms, and I had a friend who can confirm that he did the exact same thing, selling door to door, doing pest control. But we both memorized our script to the point that we knew if we talked to a certain number of people in a day, we were going to have a certain number of sales. Like, it was just a guarantee. And so I highly recommend using a scripted introduction. And I don't mean a scripted entire call, because it's literally impossible if you're listening at all to the prospect. You will get hung up on if you don't. So I'm suggesting that if I say, "Hi, this is Rex with company name. How's it going?" I use that every single time until I figure out that that doesn't work. If I'm calling on New York, I never ask, "How's it going?" For some reason, East Coast, well, Northeast, those guys just did not like when I called on them and said, "How's it going?" They felt like maybe I was being disingenuous. If I called on Texas, maybe I'd say, "How y'all doing?" You got to be a little careful, making sure that you are genuine. I got family out in Texas, so I can use the y'all.
As the Canadian, I cannot pull that off.
That's right.
How y'all doing, eh?
How y'all doing, eh?
What is going on?
Yep, exactly. So you got to be a little bit careful there, right? You want to be genuine, but you need to be consistent, because you won't know where your failure point is, right? In kind of our pre-meeting, you and I were talking a lot about this. If you aren't testing things consistently, if you don't use the same introduction and for some reason they hang up on you later, you don't know what reason that is. You don't know if it was, well, I got as far as the introduction every single time, and because it was a consistent introduction, I know I failed there. Or, hey, I got all the way to a leading statement with a great question and I failed there. Okay, change the question. But if I screwed up at the very introduction, because I used a different one, well, I don't really know how to fix that. I don't know how to improve. And I'm a guy who loves constant improvement.
Mm-hmm.
I love experimenting with the process, with the wording of everything. So yeah, when I say introduction, I literally mean it's that important that you write it down. You say, "Hey, this is Rex with, let's say, Biberston. How's it going?" And I say that every single time, every single person that I talk to.